Now we will see the types of plant tissue culture. Based on the explants used, how explants are used in plant tissue culture. Based on that, there are four types of culture, plant tissue culture is possible. Number one, organ culture. Number two, meristem culture. Number three, protoplast culture. Number four, cell culture. Number one, organ culture. Number two, meristem culture. Number three, protoplast. Number four, cell culture. Organ culture means when any part of the plant is taken, when any that's considered as the organ. What are the organs of the plant? Root, stem, leaf, flowers, buds. There are so many organs in the plant. You can take any one of the plant part and a segment is selected, cut it into segment, and the segment is grown under culture medium under aseptic condition that grow into a new plant. That is the organ culture. And this is a diagrammatic explanation of organ culture. Here, from the whole plant, leaf is taken. Leaf is an organ of the plant. From the leaf, we are going to select cells, the isolated cells. The cells are isolated from the leaf, and the isolated cells are placed in the conical flask or petri dish or test tube, which contain nutrient medium. Under aseptic condition, this will grow into a new plant. So the cells or isolated cells are kept in the culture vessel already that contain culture medium. Under aseptic condition, these cells, the placed cells, isolated cells, will grow one by one, divide, redivide, and produce a mass of parenchyma cells. From the mass of parenchyma cells, that is the callus we say, from the mass of parenchyma cells, plantlets will be raised. A number of plantlets from each cell will be produced. These plantlets are growing in the natural environmental condition. Before that, we have to give stepwise exposure to the natural environmental condition. That is the hardening. After hardening, each plantlet will grow in the natural environmental field, and that is the process of organ culture. In the organ culture, from a plant, an organ is selected. From the organ, cells are isolated. The cells are grown in the culture medium to raise the callus. From the callus, new, very small plants are produced. Those plants are called plantlets. That is the raising of plantlets. If you grow the plantlet in the greenhouse, the light, temperature, humidity will be very less. The plantlets are very small, very delicate, very soft, and the plantlets should not be exposed directly to the sunlight. So these plantlets should be grown in the greenhouse, in the polyhouse. Then only that should be introduced, that can be grown in the natural field. So after hardening, this is the vessel. in which hardening process is proceed, and the hardening to the natural environmental condition, the plantlets are exposed slowly and slowly after acclimatization, after the plantlets adjust with the natural environment, the plantlets will be grown in the natural field. This is the organ culture. The second one is the meristem culture. What is meristem culture? Meristems are tissues, meristematic cells, group of meristematic cells are the meristem. Meristem is of three types: apical meristem, intercalary meristem, and lateral meristem. From the meristem, callus is produced. From the callus, plantlets are produced. Plantlets are grown into a whole plant. That is the process followed in the meristem culture. So we have to select the meristem. Where the meristems are. Meristems can be seen. Meristems are located the tip of the shoot, the tip of the root, in the nodal regions, and the lateral side of the root and stem can be seen. Take the meristem, and the cells of the meristems are cultured in the culture medium under aseptic condition, that is grown into callus. That gives rise to callus. Callus, already I told you, that is the undifferentiated mass of parenchyma cells, and the undifferentiated mass of parenchyma cells, callus, grown into plantlets after giving some of the growth hormones. Growth hormones also added with the culture medium that we have taken. So under aseptic condition, if you add growth hormones, vitamin, etc., the callus will differentiate into plantlets. Plantlets will be taken and gradually exposing to the natural environmental condition, that is by giving hardening, the plantlets will grow into an entire plant. That is the meristem culture. In the meristem culture, the tip of the plant is taken. Remove all the leaves, older leaves, only the tip, apical meristem. The tip contain apical meristem. The apical meristem with the shoot tip taken. And that is grown in the test tube containing culture medium. Apical meristem can be seen at the tip of the shoot. So the tip alone is cut, removed, and if any leaves are present in the tip, that also should be removed. Only at the terminal part of the shoot is taken, and that is transferred to the culture medium or the test tube or any culture vessel which contain culture medium, and that is grown. This will, the apical meristem will grow into callus. After providing some of the growth hormone, say for example axin, if you add axin, concentration of the axin, the callus will give rise to plantlets. From the callus, plantlets will be produced. Plantlets are produced. From the plantlets, whole plant will be regenerated. So the plantlet, after proper hardening, that develop into full-fledged an individual plant. That is the meristem culture.